Good morning, my name is Irma Alvarez Vasquez and my student ID is 203030. And in this case, I'm going to show you how to do the practice number 5. And first of all, we have to open the software. Mm, there you go. All right, set moves this. There you go. I'm sorry, I just had my bed wrong. So now the first part of our practice of our work done of our piece is to declare the billet. For this thorn, we just need the help, the measures in the X. First, we need to add the billet. Billet with the size of the or space work, and the X is in the vertical way, so we are going to add the 24 and a C of 50 plus the 6 that is from the grooving tool for the cut, so we are going to add a 56. And in this case, we're going to use 4 tools, so we're going to declare 4 tools. Once we have it, we can start the code. For each line, we have to add the letter N and the numbers 10 by 10. And the first code we're going to use is the G21, G99. That is for the G21, it's for the start of the metric units, and the G99 is the velocity of the revolutions of the work. Now, we're going to move it. I'm sorry. And now we're going to move it from the home part with the G28. The G28 code is this one to get back to the home of the machine. And 30, now we're going to declare that we want to start with the tool number 1. M06 is for the tool change. Now in 40, we're going to use MO3 as 3000. MO3 is for to make the turn the huesillo. And now in 50, GOO is for a faster position of the tool. GOO X24 C1. In this case, we're not touching any part of the piece. We're like in here. Because the positive numbers is from the right side and the negative is from the left side. And now we have N60 and we're going to use the G code G71. U1 0.5. The G71, it's for the cycle of the machine, and the U is for how much is going to get inside the tool, and the 0.5 is how much is going to get back. Is the how much is going to get in and then how much is going to get back. And now in 70, we are going to use also the same values, but now we're going to use the P80 is where the tool is going to start the working or to start cutting. And now the Q is where it's going to end, but we know that number until we finish. So we'll let it like that. And now F is equal to 0.2 because we have a tolerance of 0.2 millimeters. And now in 80, we're going to go to GOO, XO for a faster position. Now GO1, C0. So we're not touching the part of the piece. We're like in here, just in the border. Now in 100. And now here we're going to X10. That is from this part to make this line. X10. And now in 110. We're going to go to the C minus 5 because as we're going to the left, we have to put it negative. And here we are going to this part that is X24, C minus 10. Yeah. I know there's X15, yeah. X15, C minus 10. And now we are here. We are going to go to the home part because we're going to change the tool to do this part up here. So we go to the home part, putting a G28. And now we're going to declare the second tool to start working that part. Now it's N140, M06 to T number 2. That is for the tool changing, the M06 code. And now N50, 150, M03, speed of 3000, and 160. Here we are going to make no posture movement. We're going to make a normal movement. To X15, this part C minus 14 that is in this part is X15 C minus 14. So in this part, we're going to be positioned just in here. So now we're going to go to the X11, that is this part in here, X11. And now this part is the 14 plus the 6 is 20. So we're going to use C minus 20. So we're going to be moved in here. And now we're going to get back to the X15 that is in this part. So we are here now. And now we're going to make a tool change again. So we're going to get back to the home part. So we are going to put the G28. And now M06 tool number 3. Now the MO3 that is for the velocity, and we're going to use a velocity of 3000 again. And now we're going to make a movement with GO1 to the X15 that is in this part, and now we're going to use it until C minus 24 that is in here. And now here we have this half of a circle. And as you can see, is for the clockwise side. So for it, we're going to use the GO2 code, GO2, and it's until X15 also is X15, C minus 34, and a radius of 6. And now we're going to use a GO1 for a linear movement, and we are going to go to C minus 40. And now we're going to go to this part that is 24 minus the 4 of the circle, so we're going to use only 20. So it's x20, and now we have a circle again. So this one is for the counterclockwise side, and for it we're going to use the GO3. GO3 x24, C minus 40 plus the 4 of the radius is 44, and the radius of 4. And now here we are going to make another change of tool. So we're going to get back to the G28. And use the M06, but here we're going to use again the tool number 2. So we are going to use that tool number 2. And now once it's done, again, we're going to use the MO3 as 3000, and now we are going to go to the GOO X24, so it's not slower, it's going to be faster. And the 24 is for the length of this side. And now in 320, we are going to go now to the part of the C1. So we're not touching the piece yet. We're still in here. Again, we're not touching any part of the tool. Here is not the C1. Here we're going to move until the part where are we? That is 46. So it's going to until this part of here. And now in 303, we're going to move until X19. That is the part of here. As you can see, the piece has a measure of 24. 24 minus 5, it's equals 19. That's why we use that size or that measure for it. And now that we have it, we are going also until C minus 50 to do this cut of here. And now we're going to get back to X26 so we don't cut any part of the piece. And now we get back to with the G28 code. Now we are going to make another tool change for this part, and we are going to use again the tool number 1. M06, tool number 1. And now the M03. And now we're going to go to the GOOX24 with a very fast movement. And now we're going with the GO1 C minus 46. Let me see. Once we have the C minus 46, that is the equivalent to the 40 plus the 4 of the radius plus the 2 of the cut, is for repositioning this part. So we are going now to move to the X 20, I think so. It's the X19. Yes, it's the minus 5. X19. C minus 50. Where is 20? Because we have it. I think it's 20 or 19, but I don't know. 20 C minus 5, 50. And now it's for the cut, to make this cut off here. Once it's done, we're going to get back to the X20. I'm going to put X26 so we don't cut the rest of the piece. And now we get back to the G28 part. So it's the home part. And now 430, it's for the tool change again, but now it's for to make the finishing part. So we are going to make another tool because I forgot to add the tool of the finishing. I just declared 4. So we are going to add another one. M06 to 5. That is the one for the finishing. And now in 440 MO3 feet of 3000. Now in 105 GOO X20. We're going to add the 20 part. And now that we have it in there, we are going to move with the GO1 part to the C1. So it is still without touching the piece. And now we are going to use the code G70. I think that I haven't used it here. So I'm going to explain for what it works. Is for to make a finishing cycle. To make a finishing cycle. But now in here, we are going to use a P of in here. This one. We're going to use this value. That is the P 250. And now we are going to go until 230. 230 until 270. Yes, and now we are going to add an F of 0 because we don't want to have any tolerance. So f of 0, 80, G28. So we are not using that part anymore. And now we are going to use the tool number 4 for the coding part. And 49, M06, tool number 4. And 410, M03, speed of 3000. I'm going to use also 26 so it doesn't cut the piece where it moves fastly. And now we are going to end 130, G01, T minus 56. That is the length of here plus the 6 of the grooving tool. So it's the 56. And now we go to X1, so it goes to the middle part from here. 26 again, so it gets back. And now we are going to M05 code. This code is for the stop the huesillo. To get back the to home position. And the M30 code to finish the program. And now we're going to declare the tools. Oh. Tool number 1 is that one, tool number 2. And now that one, and let me check what isn't working. I already fixed it. It was a wrong value in the cube part because I was putting a value that was wrong. I was going until this part, so it doesn't work very well. So let me check if it's working now. And that's how it ends the piece. And now we're going to look it in the 3D view. And that's it. That will be it. I'm sorry if I did get confused in some parts. It just is some in the tool change is where I get confused, and in some values of the finishing part, but it's ready, it works, and I'm sorry for that, but thank you for watching.